Good evening, everyone. This is your Commissioner Raul Ortega, and this is your video for the end of the year award trophies as well as rankings. We have finally got to this last point. Games lock at 7 o'clock today, Eastern Time. Gotta say, hats off to everybody that participated in this league. There were a lot of high times, a lot of low times. Really glad that you guys were able to come in. Hopefully, you had some fun, and you will be back next year, when the league will be so much better than what it was this year, as far as just like the big changes we're going to be making, and we're going to want your input as well. Without any further ado, let's get right to this. Trophy ceremony 2016 season, going into the playoffs. How are we looking here? Well, let's start here with the most points for the season trophy. That goes to Team Audacious. Team Audacious scored 6,609 points for the year, earning her team the most points for the season trophy and a lovely Chauncey Billups award. The next trophy that was in is the fewest points for the season trophy, and this team got 5,840 points, and that was Team D's Nuts Vitamin D. Not a good time to be associated with Mateen Cleaves, but hey, somebody's got to get the award, right? Better luck next year. The next award is the best season record. The best overall season for the team is Team Audacious, went 11-6 for the season. Team Audacious also had an extremely long winning streak. I want to say like 7 or 8 games. I'm not too sure, and was the only team in the league to have beaten every single player at least once, earning her team the best season and overall #1 record for the league. The next trophy is the division champions. The division champion in the West goes to Team Jensen, and division champion in the East goes to Team Audacious. Unique fact is Team Jensen actually was able to win this division without making any transactions as far as picking up free agents or dropping players. So a really strong team to come in and start the year. Gotta say, this is the first time I've ever seen something like that. There's one last trophy that's going to be played for before we get to the good stuff, and that is the Darko Milicic Award. The winner, or the loser, shall I say, the loser between Team A-Flow and Team D's Nuts Vitamin D will earn the illustrious honor of having the Darko Milicic Award. So you might want to still get your lineups in, because I know I don't want that award in my showcase. Speaking of showcase, here is the breakdown of all of the the trophies distribution. Team Audrey was the #1 team with 12 positive stars. Team Jensen and the commish had 6 and 3 respectively. Jeremy's a better commish, and Chris, Paul, Gasol, Kobe's Tom Ass broke even, which isn't a bad thing. That just means that they didn't get more bad trophies. And Team A-Flow, D's Nuts, Vitamin D, and the Splitter Open that came inside all had negative trophies. -4, -5, and -5. Unique to note that the two teams that didn't make the playoffs finished the season in negative. Look at that. Now, the end of the season rankings. This has been brewing up for 20 weeks. I stopped doing that after about week 13 because it got so intense. But here are our top 10 players in the 2016 Fantasy Basketball League. Number 10, DeMarcus Cousins. Number 9, Chris Paul. Number 8, Draymond Green. Number 7, the rookie sensation, who's probably going to be rookie of the year, Karl Anthony Towns. And number 6, he may have not played a lot of games this year. He may have been hurt most of the season, it seemed like, but Anthony Davis still earned a top 10 overall ranking. Now, let's get to the top 5 guys. Number 5, LeBron James. LeBron James earned 24.8 points per game, 6.5 assists per game, 7.3 rebounds per game, with a 26.6 PER rating. Number 4, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant had 28 points per game, 4.9 assists per game, 8.3 rebounds per game, and 28.21 PER efficiency. Looks like Team Audacious got a nice little bye week because Kevin Durant is actually day to day right now. So hopefully this week is a good time for him to get healthy. Number 3, James Harden. 28.6 points per game, 7.2 assists per game, and 6.3 rebounds per game. And check that, James Harden also day to day and on a bye week. Wow, look at that. Number 2, Stephen Curry. Probably going to be the league MVP this year, but 30.3 points per game, 6.5 assists per game, 5.4 rebounds per game, 32.15 PER. And the number 1 rated fantasy basketball player in the 2016 regular season is Russell Westbrook. Now, if Kevin Durant doesn't play this week, that means Jeremy Zubeda-Commish is going to get a heck of a matchups with Russell Westbrook. And his next game's against Houston, who doesn't know how to play defense. So that's going to be interesting. 23.8 points per game, 10.4 assists per game, averaging a double-double, 7.7 rebounds per game, and 27.84 PER. So that is the number 1 overall rated fantasy player in the 2016 Fantasy Basketball Pilot League Association. And if Kevin Durant doesn't play, then he's split open came inside. It's going to have a long week. Speaking of he split open came inside and long weeks, here are the playoff brackets. Team Audacious and Team Jensen each have a bye week. The split open came inside is going against Jeremy Zubeda-Commish, and Kobe's Tom Ass is going against the Commish. So I have another video coming up, which is going to actually break down both of these matchups. And then the committee phoned in on their predictions based on a certain amount of criteria. So we'll definitely dig into that. Until then, this is the Commish signing off. Good luck to everybody that's in the playoffs. And let's not get that Darko Milicic award for people that aren't in the playoffs. Signing off. I'll catch you guys in the next round.